Hey everybody, my name is Valerie Hecka. I am the EVP of Digital at Benefit Cosmetics, which is a beauty brand owned by LVMH. Hopefully some of the women in the room know what I'm talking about. I met Reply, who you're going to be meeting shortly, about 3 months ago. I had an opportunity to work with them as a mentor, which was amazing for me because they work in a space I'm really interested in and wanted to learn about, so it's always great when you're supposed to be the mentor, but you get mentored. The Reply team is focused in the chatbot space, and one of the things that really struck me because we're always rolling out new marketing initiatives, try to stay close to our customer, be where our customer is every day. And we know that messaging is huge. It's where the majority of our customers are spending their time online. So we're like, how do we interact with our customers in this space, and how do we do it in an efficient way? The challenge for us was always that we launch a lot of marketing initiatives and they have a big bang, but they're not sustainable in the long term. And I think that the Reply team has some really smart thinking about how to make chatbots operatable in the long term for brands, and I think that they're going to win because of that. I also think the team has pretty incredible hustle and a lot of expertise in their space. So I'm not going to blather on about them too much longer. I'm going to let them come up here and tell you about what they do. Maybe Clara DeSoto can come up here and share with you what Reply is up to. Thanks.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for coming. Valerie, thanks for that great introduction. I'm Clara from Reply, and we're powering one-to-one conversations at scale. One-to-one communication is vital for companies to maintain their relationships. Now, for years, this has meant call centers, stacked social media teams, and the problem is that they're expensive and they're hard to scale. And the reality is people's preferences have changed. We are now officially in the messaging age. Messaging is global. From boomers to Gen Z, messaging is something everyone can do. It's already installed on phones, and it's the preferred communication method for the largest consumer group on the planet. That's why you've been hearing so much about bots lately. Bots are software that automate actions, services, and access to information via messaging. And in the messaging age, bots are essential to meeting customers' expectations, and companies need the right partner to succeed in this new model. And that's what we provide at Reply. Reply is an end-to-end solution that provides an evergreen technology layer to build, manage, and optimize bots that scale one-to-one communication. In human terms, Reply is the plumbing that makes sense of the chaos and opportunity of messaging. Now, Reply can improve the customer experience in a variety of ways. As you might have guessed, Reply can reduce high-touch, low-value interactions. So often, questions are easy to answer. Things like, where's my order? What's the status of my return? What are your store hours? We found that up to 60% of these questions can be automated, which we learned firsthand when we built Starbucks' first bot. Turns out there's a lot of people out there that want to know when they can get their hands on a pumpkin spice latte. Now, Reply bots can also generate revenue by reducing the friction from the consumer journey. And no one knows this better than Unilever's hair care brand, Nexus. When we built their bot, it was more than just customer support or commerce, but a hair care concierge that alleviated a lot of the hurdles and questions that can arise in the purchasing process by delivering a level of personalization like never before. This bot not only recommended product based on hair type, but based on weather conditions and humidity levels in the user's location, which is great for you curly-haired folks out there. Now, sure, Reply bots might cut costs, but the reality is that they increase throughput by reaching an entirely new demographic. That's the power of people talking to businesses the same way they would chat with their friends. But perhaps most importantly, Reply bots can improve the user experience. Now, anytime that a user interacts with a bot that's been built on Reply, we create a profile on that user, storing their data, their purchases, their preferences, to provide context for every interaction going forward, so they're never talking to a stranger. This was crucial when we launched Vio's bot, when they wanted to provide customer support for returning users who had recently purchased laptops. Now, we have what some might say is an unconventional view in the bot community, and that's that we believe that bots should act like bots and humans should act like humans. One shouldn't be hoodwinking the other. This isn't Blade Runner. And so as a result, if a reply bot can't provide a service, our proprietary takeover tool can integrate into any customer service engine so that a live agent can take over only when necessary with context. And context is what turns transactions into conversations, which is what strengthens those relationships between business and consumer. So much so that just last week at Facebook's Global Partners Summit, they announced that because of bots on Messenger, customer satisfaction rates have risen from 10 to 90%. Anyway, so getting started on Reply is a simple 3-step process. First is the build phase. Our motto is to think big, but start small. We begin by providing a utility, tackling your most frequently asked questions. And because we know that one size most definitely does not fit all, our code-free building environment allows those that know the subject matter the best to be at the helm of bot creation, ensuring that we're truly capturing the brand's voice and values without having to burn developer cycles. But building is just the beginning. Management is where the fun begins. We have all kinds of advanced features like audience segmentation, campaign management, artificial intelligence plugins, the ability to integrate into anything from APIs to CRMs to Zendesk, Salesforce, multi-channel distribution. We even have a bot that can live in an ad unit because the #1 question we get is around discoverability. And then finally, the optimization phase. Reply provides the analytics, testing, and reporting tools to ensure that your bot is constantly learning and improving and truly harnessing the power of this new and incredibly intimate communication medium. And optimization is where we can truly turn a bot into a conversational strategy. Now, we're currently powering conversations for brands all over the world, across industry, and what we've learned from them is the greatest value that bots can provide is at the core of the customer experience. And you can see this for yourself with Go Vote Bot, a bot that we launched in partnership with the Ad Council and our friends right here at RGA. Go Vote Bot helps users navigate the quagmire that is the voting process, from registration all the way up to casting your ballot on election day. And no one needs a customer experience upgrade quite like the American government. Now, we're a proven team of seasoned entrepreneurs with previous companies, products, awards, and a successful exit under our belts. So if you're an innovator that's looking to solve problems and reach new users, come talk to us. Thank you so much again.